That's how excited I am for Battlefield 2042. This game's got me fucked up with anticipation, man. I am so excited. This is easily our most anticipated game of the year so far on the channel, 100%. I am so excited for Battlefield 2042, and especially with how bad Call of Duty Vanguard looks, Battlefield 2042 is looking like it's looking like an ice cream sandwich. I'm so excited for it. I can hardly even wait. So today we're going to be talking about one of the new trailers that came out displaying all the new characters that you can play as. And we're going to be talking about a couple of other map related things. Just things to just get you completely even more hyped for Battlefield 2042. All that stuff. We don't have all of the information in the world. Like we kind of have a lack of information, if anything. But we do have some information. And the beta is releasing this month, September 22nd. So you guys already know we're going to be streaming that. We're going to be covering it. So the main reason that I wanted to do this video is not only is Battlefield 2042 right around the corner, but there was a new trailer released showing us like the different characters you can play as, kind of their abilities and that sort of thing. And it just released a few days ago, so I want to go over it and kind of talk about it, see what we know already so far, and just get hyped for it. I just want to get hyped for it. So first off, this video showing us all the different characters that we can play as and such is really awesome. It's really informative, actually, because it shows us the 4 different types of players that we can play as. Starting with Webster McKay, who looks fantastic, by the way, and it also showcases how great the game actually looks with updated graphics and that sort of thing. It looks like he's got a nice little submachine gun weapon, a grapple hook, that sort of thing. The next person that we got in this little trailer is Maria Falk. Falk? Maria Falk looks sick as hell because she's got like a little healing gun that she can use. This has been nerfed. It was originally supposed to be able to revive from a distance. Now it can just heal from a distance. So it's still pretty cool. She's like the healer person. I think she looks pretty sick. Next we got Boris. We got Boris. Boris looks sick as hell. He's got a little turret. He's got a nice SMG. I think we're going to be playing as Boris because this SMG looks really nice. I like the turret. I just like the way that Boris looks. His gameplay looks very much my style. And this one I think is going to be the most overpowered one. All right, Casper is going to be very overpowered. And let me tell you why. Yes, he's got the sniper. Yes, he's got like a little drone that we can use. And yes, those look absolutely phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. It looks way cool. He's got this little ping that tells him when someone is behind him. Alright, I don't know if you guys caught that right there. He's got this little red ping that will tell him when someone is behind him. I think that's going to be very, very overpowered. But maybe it won't be. Maybe DICE is actually good at balancing things in games. I'm not really used to that. I'm not really used to a game actually having balanced stuff. So I'm heavily anticipated for this game. I know you guys are too. The maps look phenomenal. What we have seen in these gameplay trailers so far are huge maps, and it's just Battlefield maps is what we've seen in these gameplay trailers. Not only am I very excited for that, but the gunplay looks very fun as well. We got airships, we got helicopters, we got planes, just your typical Battlefield stuff. The crazy thing is, the absolutely crazy thing is, about me and my relationship with Battlefield is I've actually never played Battlefield before. Alright, I've seen it, I've watched some Battlefield 4, but I've never played Battlefield, not Battlefield 1, not Battlefield 4. I've never played Battlefield. Alright, call me absolutely crazy, but I've never played it. So I'm really excited to jump into this. I've done some research on 2042, but that's about it. I don't really know what it's going to be all about. I know the maps are massive. I know we got tanks we can drive around in. We got planes we can fly in. We got helicopters. I know that there's tons of crazy stuff that we have in this game that we can utilize and we can play as, but holy cow, I've never actually played Battlefield before. That's why I'm so excited for it. Oh, but this skyscraper map looks absolutely nuts, and I'm sure you guys have all seen the one where they jump off in the squirrel suits. They jump off of the skyscraper, they dive down. It's absolutely nuts. I'm sure you guys have seen it. And then also this little display here in one of the gameplay trailers, it shows that you can actually like change your attachments while you are in the game, which blows my mind. Like while you're playing the game, you can change your attachments. Like Call of Duty has that feature, but it's like when you die, like in between, you can change it while you're alive. How insane is that? The maps look phenomenal. They really do. It looks very promising. It just overall looks like a very solid game thus far. The thing about these new character systems, the new operators that you can play as, you are only limited to 4 that you can choose from per team, but you can have as many of the same character as you want. So if you wanted, your entire team could run as medics, and you could all heal each other constantly throughout the entire match, and you could just constantly heal each other over and over, and that would be that. There is no limit to how many of the same character you have. You just only can choose from 4. So that's pretty cool. I'm interested to see how these operators are going to play as, because some of them I feel like have really overpowered abilities, And then some of them, I wonder if they're underpowered. Such as the grappling hook, it just seems a little underpowered to me compared to somebody that can heal from a far distance, or somebody that has like a turret that they can drop, or somebody that can tell when someone's behind them. It just seems like the grappling hook is like a little underpowered, and I feel like being able to see that someone's behind you is very overpowered. I don't know. I think it will just depend. We're gonna have to figure out all this in the beta. That's obviously what it's for. But I don't know. From what I've seen, I feel like that grappling hook ability is going to be very underpowered, but I could be completely wrong. But that turret, it depends on how much damage that turret does, but that could be very overpowered, especially with that weapon too. That SMG vector looking type weapon looks very overpowered. The other thing that's crazy too is we already know that weather affects your character or your player in the game. It affects how your guns work. It affects how your weapons work. It even says it right here. Using the new map Hourglass as an example, Berlin discussed how the sandstorm is a massive map-wide wall of sand that sweeps from one side of the map to the other. When caught in the sandstorm, the player's visibility will be reduced, altering how weapons, tanks, and helicopters will be used. So obviously, it's going to affect your characters a lot. Now, what I'm wondering is how it's going to affect certain specialist characters. Are there certain specialist characters that are going to perform a lot better in these sort of weather altercations, or are they going to perform worse depending on who you are? Will your medic gun be able to work still in these sandstorms? Like, just certain things like that I've been thinking of, whether or not it's going to be super affected depending on what specialist you're playing as or what. But I think it's going to be very interesting to see how these specialists and these new characters interact with the map and with the weather around them. With your grappling hook, would you be able to grapple across these skyscrapers a lot quicker and get to these a lot quicker than normal? Just things like that. It's like certain things along those lines. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see if these specialists will affect these certain areas of gameplay in any certain way. I just want to play! My hype for Battlefield is just insane at this point. I think it's coming at the perfect time with how bad Call of Duty is down. I mean, they're down bad. Battlefield 2042 comes in with exactly what everybody wants, so I think it's going to be really good. But we're going to have to wait and see. All right, I've been hyped for games before, and that's gone just completely wrong. So, we will just have to wait and see. I want to know right now what character you guys are going to play as. I'm going to play as the turret guy so that I can run around with that vector-looking SMG, throw them turrets in people's faces. I'm playing as him. I want to know what you guys are going to play as. I think playing as a medic would also be a really good idea. I don't know. These maps look absolutely phenomenal. I think rushing, running, and gunning is going to be super fun on maps like this, especially with like a tornado swirling around and just taking your ass out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited. I really want to know what you guys think as well. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What characters you guys going to play as? What are you most excited for? What aspect are you most excited for? Another cool little teaser tip too, something that we realized is something that is 100% confirmed, is on one of the maps there's actually penguins. If you guys look, there's freaking penguins. How insane is that? I mean, that's about as cool as it gets. Anyways, let me know right now what you're going to be playing as. What character you're going to be playing as. What specialist. Now.